Women's Month celebrations continue. Photographer Blunt Moya and other artists have added their voice to raise awareness about gender-based violence. They created Coined Art Against GBV. It's a digital exhibition where a panel of creatives and ordinary citizens discuss various issues affecting women during a 3-day program. Blunt Moya joins us now live from Pretoria. Blunt, thank you very much for your time. I see behind you is some of the art that you'll be showcasing. Tell us more about Coined Art Against GBV.
Thank you so much, MasegRahlaga, and greetings to all the viewers out there. So, Art Against Gender-Based Violence is a collaboration between myself, Ayanda Zungu, and Zita Maketa, and we opened the platform to other fellow creatives, from painters to poets to dancers, and they donated their time and they donated some of the artworks which were exhibited, which we are still exhibiting. And these artworks will be, bought by food parcels, right? So all the artworks have pricings with food parcels, and each individual can buy that. And then we will take the food parcels to a home that deals with gender-based violence, either for children, women, men, the elderly, and people living with disabilities.
That panel of discussion that's going to be taking place, has that taken place already, or am I mistaken? Is it still taking place? What are the details and who are the speakers?
Oh, okay. So the exhibition opened on Friday. So it happened between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this previous one. So on Friday when we opened, we dealt with women and children. And then the following day on the Saturday, we dealt with the LGBTIQ, the elderly, and people living with disabilities. And then yesterday, we solely dealt with men. So the panel yesterday was directed by Utsile, who is a victim of gender-based violence. And the panel was full of men, with Thabiso Ngwana, Phetogo Kgomo, Kelvin Moletsani, Azam Paho, who were now there literally to hear what women had to say and to also speak from a male's perspective as young black men and as young creatives. Because more time we've heard women speak and men hardly speak when it comes to the issue of gender-based violence. More time we are protective, and we're very defensive. Hence we end up going to the not all men, but this was not a matter of we men or what, So that's how the whole thing came about.
Now, Blunt, you as a man deciding to use your talent to showcase your support for women and basically show that you're against gender-based violence. Tell me a little bit more about the art that you created.
Oh, yeah, that's a very difficult one. I think it's because I have sisters, and I have a daughter, I have nieces as well. And I'm also surrounded by a lot of women, and all the projects that I have done have been for and by women. I have been speaking about women since the inception of Blunt Moya as a photographer and as a visual artist, So I've always felt the need to speak using photography and hoping that people can understand the depth of the damage that women go through, the pain that they go through, and the fact that we don't actually get to fully understand, I think the main issue, even we were speaking yesterday when Ayanda said we have forgotten to take responsibility. There's always a blame game where a man will say, but this is the way we were raised up, This is because 1, 2, 3. So that is one of the biggest issues that we wanted to put forth. Even from my side, just to say, let us take responsibility and stop blaming that, yeah, she got raped because she was wearing a miniskirt, He beat her up because he was drunk, type thing. At the end of the day, we are adults and we know what's right and what's wrong. you know. So a lot of people have actually missed that. So we end up pointing fingers, but not really trying to get the solution. You know, someone even said yesterday, if there are shelters for women who go through abuse, you know, but where do men go if they wanna redeem themselves? And a lot of men don't even know where to go, you know, to get help.
Well, let me thank you very much, Blunt Moya, a photographer coming to us live from Pretoria.